Hello, Rod. Hello, Michelle. I'm running a little late today, so bear with me. Be patient. I'm sure in just moments I'm going to have world-shattering things to say. Good morning, Mark. Just got back from my Holly walk not 4 minutes ago. Hadn't checked the market quotes. Good morning, Jack Taylor. Good morning, Kitty Carstock. Good morning, Michelle Jarrett and Mark and Sir Ken. Hey, you know the weight of a man's heart. Pretend that he's knighted. But anyway, I just got back a few minutes ago. And hold on here. I got to get our relaxing, light classical music going here. Got to set the mood. As I talked about yesterday, the mood is so important in life. Beethoven's Piano Sonata Number 9 in E Allegretto I found kind of stressful, so I'm going to turn it down a little bit. But good morning to you. My name is Ken Tracy, and this is Coffee with Ken. This is a little show I started a long time ago. It's a show about me talking. It's a show about me sharing some feelings, some ups and downs, some stuff we got going in life that we all got going. Hello, Joy. And I'm running a little late. And Holly, hello, I'm still here. Don't go away. Once I start doing something, it's hard for me to stop. Do I play any piano? In college, I dated a girl that was quite a pianist, and she taught me the first minute of the song For Elise, which I think is a beautiful song. I think it's Beethoven as well. Good morning, Scott Concrete. So no, I don't really play the piano, but I know what keys to push and the somebody got muted already? I can't even imagine. Jack Taylor's quick, but I appreciate quick. I don't know what that says. But anyway, this is a show about me talking and sharing some stuff I'm going through and a little bit about life, because we all have life issues and challenges and ups and downs and goodness and badness and hopefully moments of great joy and moments of some challenges. Hello, David. But for those that have been watching a while, you know it's also a show about me sharing my love of coffee. And with that in mind, I'm going to have my first sip right here hanging out over my kitchen, kind of lean into the left, kind of turned over this way. Kind of almost feel like I'm in a weird yoga pose. They'll call it twisted coffee drinker. And anyway, I hope wherever you are, whatever you're doing, you got a hot cup of coffee. So cheers to us. Oh, big sip. Big sip. Hello, Christina. How are you? I'm going to grab a seat. I'm going to grab a banana because, again, I got a little started. Hello, Tara Jane. Started a little late. Got lots of thoughts going through my head. Nothing too terrible. But welcome. Oh, yeah, real quickly. Again, it's Ken Tracy. It's Coffee with Ken, and I am coming at you live. Good morning, Just Todd. Nice job on the Goo Goo Dolls. I'm coming at you live from Naperville, Illinois, a town of about 150,000 people, 35 miles west of Chicago. I'd like to show you. Yes, I still have my Christmas lights. Yes, I still have my Christmas tree. I'm a divorced dad or single dad, living alone. I find some joy in my Christmas lights. Hello, Miss Molly. Thank you so much for following the host. Anyway, I like to show you what's going on outside. We're kind of stuck in a little bit of a funk here in Naperville, and I'm sure throughout the Midwest, just kind of gray every day and like 35 to 40 degrees. And I'm a guy that likes winter. I'm a guy that likes, yeah, they are mood lights, snow, and a guy that likes interesting weather. I'm kind of finding this weather a little bit boring, to be honest with you. So I'm going to turn this down a little bit. Oh, and no, I'm not lonely. Somebody just asked if I'm lonely. How could you be lonely with this face in your life every day? And, and yeah, I have you too, Tara. No, I'm not lonely. I have, actually, I'm learning to, and that's kind of what started this show. I used to be lonely when I was by myself. Good morning, Texas, somebody. People from Texas, by the way, are very proud of the state they're from. You know what I mean? Nobody else is, North Carolina Judy. I got people from Texas, and they're Texas Twister, they're Texas Mama, they're Texas this, they're Texas that. And I'm not saying it's wrong at all. Hello, it's like Cindy from Tulsa, Oklahoma just said hello, but she's not Oklahoma Cindy. And I mean, it's, Texans are obsessed with their state. I mean, that's cool. I like that people are passionate. I like that people are passionate about anything in life, even if it's where you're from. Good morning, Nora. I appreciate you guys all for, Kitty, what's bringing me joy? So many things. So many things, my dog Holly. Mississippi is my name. Hello from UP. My first wife had an uncle that lived, I'll think of it, in the UP. Houghton, where Michigan Tech, I think, is. And so you up in the UP, I think that's kind of a neat place. So sparsely populated. So many trees. No, we have no snow. So much snow probably in the UP right now. It is up there near Canada. What's bringing me joy? I don't know. My dog walk, my night's sleep, my little son Augie, just the thoughts of him. Good morning from Michigan or Washington, D.C. I appreciate you guys all for tuning in. I'd ask you to follow the host. One of my goals here on TikTok is to hit 10,000 followers by March 31st. And I post a lot of videos, and some are fun, some are serious, some are emotional, some are all sorts of things, stupid. And I don't know, it's just being me on camera. And for whatever reason, I'm learning that people, I don't know, like watching me be me on camera for whatever reason. Whether it's the silly voices, whether it's my beautiful dog Holly, who you can just see part of her nose in the camera. Thank you, user. I've got a special viewer whose sole job is to remind me to drink my camera. I got viewers that are moderators. I got viewers that challenge me. I got viewers that lift my spirits. And I got one special viewer that reminds me to drink my coffee. So here's to you, viewer, that reminds me to drink my coffee. What's my favorite funny video I made? I mean, the one that jumps out, I like kind of pushing the envelope a little bit with weird and too much information from time to time. I did a video of me shaving my head in the shower. And, you can only see me from this up. But I'm naked and I'm in the shower. And I kind of do those silly, stupid videos with all the seriousness of, I also do videos where I'll talk about my love for my son or my brother's death or my son's Down syndrome or whatever. And I do them all with, I try and do them with the same sort of serious tone, like I really think this is awesome material. But I did a video where I'm standing there shaving my head in the shower, and yes, the shower's going, and yes, I got shaving cream, and yes, I'm naked, but you can only see me from this up. And I'm shaving my head, and I go, hey there, like I was just surprised the camera was there. And I think my words were, yes, I do shave in the shower or something. And then I went back to shaving, and that was really the whole video. So as far as that, I did one on baths, on bathing and how much I love baths, and I'm filling up the bathtub, and there's bubble bath, and I'm stirring the water, and I go, hey there. Well, yes, I do like baths. And these are kind of funny things. They're almost taboo subjects for men. You know what I mean? Being sensitive or being in touch with their feminine side, if I will, or liking baths or, you know, crying or stuff like that. And I said, yes, I do like baths. On a cold day, I'll usually take one every day. And then I go, sometimes when I'm naughty, I'll take 2 in a day. And it was just funny. I like the word naughty. It reminds me of, I need a spanking. Sometimes it drives the men a little too wild, though. I actually had to block a guy for making kind of inappropriate, like sexual come-ons to me. And thought that was kind of weird. Kind of thought that was weird. You know, it would have been inappropriate if it was a woman. And I don't know. I told him I'm straight. Hey, you do you. You go be you. But, you know, I don't want to be sexually drooled over by a man or a woman, really. I was less comfortable that it was a man. But anyway, I'm going to drink a little more coffee. Oh, yeah. You know, a cold, like, wet day. I mean, we're blessed with them, I guess, every day here in Naperville at this time of the year. And I usually start, you know, I take fewer and fewer showers in the cold months. I mean, I end up rinsing off. I'm giving you too much information, not that you care. But I'll start with a bath, and I'll listen to some music, and I'll enjoy it. And then I'll drain the bath. I usually shave my head. I haven't shaved my face in about a week. It's starting to get scratchy. Hello, Rosalind. I am very close to Woodridge. I grew up in Downers Grove. It's going to sound pitiful. I work on my videos while I'm in my bath. I grew up in Downers Grove, which is right next to Woodridge, and a lot of kids I went to high school with and school with are from Woodridge, so I know Woodridge very, very well. And I was a realtor for 17 years, which is still kind of interesting. And I still walk around my neighborhood, and I still look at the real estate signs, and I still haven't officially let my license expire, but I'm sure thinking about it. It was interesting. I saw a sign. It was a new sign that is a big sign, a big company that's kind of growing pretty quickly here in Naperville. And I go, oh, and it was for sale by another brokerage just a couple weeks ago. And I'm thinking, oh, the seller must have fired their agent thinking they weren't doing a good job. Maybe this new one will do a better job. And I walked by today on my walk with Holly, and it's the same realtor, same team, just a different brokerage firm. And it kind of made me go, hello from New York. Just part of the yucky kind of realtor experience that I got tired of. People switching companies, and so they can reach out to their clients and act like they switch companies for the great new marketing opportunities that'll give you the home seller, because this company is going to really help sell your home a lot better than the last company I was with. And it's just not true. It's just not true. So, I honestly think when I first got into real estate, a Pulte townhouse. Okay, cool. Yeah, Pulte does a lot of building around here. I don't know if they're nationwide or not, but a lot of townhomes in Woodridge as well. Sometimes I think I want to kind of stay on the periphery of real estate. And when I first got into it, I thought, hey, I'm going to do it better. I'm going to make commissions cheaper. I'm going to sell homes harder. I'm going to make things different. And it just didn't work out. Nobody seemed to care, and they were going to use who they were going to use. You know, they're going to use who they were going to use, no matter, you know, how nice my smile was and how firm my handshake. And I felt horrible using my smile and my handshake as an effort to coerce somebody from not using their friend and using me. It just seemed like a sleazy business. you know? Yeah. It does. It still does. It really is. Sorry about realtors are out there. I'm not trying to badmouth it, but I'd like it to change. It is a new day, Joy, and good morning to you. So I'm petting my dog, Holly. What other thought did I have? I had another earth-shattering thought a minute ago. Talked about the realtors. Oh, do you guys know what croup is? It's on my mind. Hello, Jojo. Good morning. Do you guys, anyone out there know what croup? Am I saying it right? You mothers out there? I didn't know what it was. I didn't know what it was. Does anyone know? Am I saying it right? Croup? Hate to be sexist. Yeah, the cough. Okay, yeah, you do know. The kid sickness. Okay, you guys know? I didn't know. I was having a relaxing night at home. I fell asleep on my couch. My phone rang. I usually have it on Do Not Disturb. And it was my wife calling. And it was like just after 9. And she'll FaceTime periodically with, Augie or Eve, our beautiful little kids. And let me see them and we'll talk and chat. Oh, I don't want to get sidetracked. But it was my wife calling. And she was in a panic. And I'm like going, and she was in an ambulance, and she was saying she's going to the hospital. And I don't want you guys to worry because everything's okay. But Augie wasn't breathing right or wasn't able to breathe. And she was panicked and scared and called an ambulance. And I get it. And I'm glad she did. And I'm laying there on the couch going, holy crap, what's going on? And this was 9 o'clock last night. And fortunately, I live in a town with hospitals. I sound like an old person. It's good to live close to a hospital. And in this case, it sure was. And rode down there just after 9 o'clock last night, and poor little Augie was having a real hard time breathing. And he was with his mom, and he was doing okay, but I think it was even especially scary and bad at home. But she'd already been there for a couple minutes because the ambulance beat me to the hospital. She'd already been there for a couple minutes, and the doctor had already looked at Augie, because obviously if he's struggling breathing, it's kind of urgent, and said, oh, that's croup. And so she'd already calmed down, I think, by the time I'd gotten there a little bit, or at least was aware that it's not something, he's choking on something. But anyway, we were with him, he was released, and apparently he had a temperature, and they put some sort of mask on him with a steroid in it, but also some chemical drug, something that helps opening up his air passages. And anyway, we hung out with him and drove her home. And I got home past midnight last night, which is why I was up kind of late. Albuterol, you're right. That's what it was. No, he wasn't coughing. I didn't even have him. Something came up and we had to switch days, so I didn't even have him. And she said when she put him to bed, he was totally fine. He acted totally fine all day. But suddenly, Augie shares a room with my stepson, William. I don't know if I should be giving names of the children, but I did. And William came in and told his mama that Augie was not breathing right. And at first she thought he was being silly or just was snoring or something. And the snoring was waking him up. But she could hear that he was kind of gagging. And so she called the ambulance. And fortunately, she lives in a very nice neighborhood full of nice people. Yeah, it came on fast. She put him to bed in 2 hours, and he was fine, she said. And I guess I know it now, but albuterol is really the way. And I've heard cold air and various other things. But, as a mama, and I'm glad she did, because, she thought he might be choking or having an allergic reaction. Yeah, poor little Augie. But he was doing fine. He was doing fine, and he was super cute. I think he was excited to have his dad there. Because I didn't get to see him during the day. His mom joked that he got the croup so he could see his dad because he missed his morning or afternoon shift with dad. And he was the cutest little thing. And after the albuterol, I don't know if it's like a drug that makes you kind of woozy, but he was acting kind of funny, like he was drunk a little bit. Good morning, Sydney Strickland. he was looking at his fingers and talking as he talks, not saying a whole heck of a lot, but making a lot of funny, cute little noises. And I don't know, there was fun, interesting things to look at in his little hospital room. And he's always, since the day he was born, I'm telling you, I've been really fascinated by things on the roof, or not the roof, the ceiling, like lights, or I have these air conditioning things on my roof. Hey, thank you, RJ. Thank you for tuning in today. And always been really fascinated by things. And there were so many fun things to look at in the emergency room. And I'd carry him around, and there's this light that comes down, and he'd grab it. And he was just fascinated by everything. Yeah, the lights. But snowflakes that'll be hanging that I had hanging from my door, or in the library we go to, and there's snowflakes hanging down. He loves reaching up and hitting things that are taller than him. Good morning, Sandra. Oh, Nespresso pods. Are you teasing me with that Nespresso? Because I did a video about espresso the other day. Good morning, Kathy Brownlee. Better late than never. We kind of have a nice audience today. I appreciate you guys for tuning in. It's 8:22. I got some classical music going on. Good morning, Captain Kenny. Trucking through North Jersey. Oh, okay. But let me have a little more coffee. I wonder if the user that's whole purpose in life is okay with, or is still out there to remind me about coffee. It's not quite as hot as I'd like it. You guys mind? You guys mind? Central Time, where are you from? Are you talking to me? I'm from Naperville, Illinois. I live in, I was going to tell you that thank you, user, you're still there. I was going to let you guys know that Naperville, Illinois is in Illinois. Did you know that Naperville, Illinois happens to lay in the state of Illinois? Sounds strange. Look at Holly. She's getting a little bored. We just got back from a walk. There's her rawhide over there. Look, she's trying to kill her rawhide. I don't know if you can see it. It's already dead. Let me get back to my coffee. Hang with me. Hang with me. You guys okay if I walk around? I assume you are. My face kind of itches. Men out there, I don't know. I don't know how anyone has a full beard. I don't know how anyone has a full beard. You know. I'm kind of sensory-ish. And honestly, I like when I touch my face to feel as smooth as a baby's bottom skin. And maybe it's not smooth as a baby's bottom ever. But this feels kind of like I got something growing on me. And I mean, I do have something growing on me. Good morning, Katie from Texas. You say keep it going, Kitty Cardstock? Use some oil of Olay. It can help you look younger, too. Beards are attractive. I get it. Joy, you like it? Yeah, no, a lot of women do. A lot of women do. I don't know. It just feels kind of funny. All right, how long am I going to keep it going? I went like a month a few years back, and I didn't like the way it looked. I mean, I'm okay. If you guys are goading me on, I'll tell you what. Excuse me. Sometimes I'll shave. I don't know, for a fresh start. If I'm going through some extra, can I have a banana while we're talking? Sure. There's a goatee and a mustache. You're at the in-between stage. Is that a good stage? You could do a goatee. Yeah, that's what I heard. I had a man telling me I should do a goatee that I'd look hot last night or yesterday. Okay, user. That's my Katie, I think I said good morning to you. You guys get so sensitive. You'll ask so many questions. And I'll tell you what, I'm going to have to get better at just looking off that way. Because sometimes I'll be on a really important topic, like me taking a bath. And that conversation will get broken up because somebody will ask me something equally as important as what type of coffee am I drinking? So I'll be telling you the awesomeness that is a hot bath, and the bubble bath, and the lavender bubble bath that I like to use. And And then I'll get distracted halfway through that riveting story and have to explain to you the type of coffee I'm drinking. And it's okay in this format. But again, as you know, okay. Are you serious, Mom Peanut? Is Mom Peanut serious? Is Mom Peanut serious? I think Mom Peanut, something's not totally copacetic between Mom Peanut and I. Her time with me is limited, I think. So nobody get too attached to Mom Peanut. I think she and I have a personality conflict. You can eat and talk anytime you want, my brother. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, her preference. She can... You know what I mean, though, Nora? Yes, it's her preference. Where is she? It's her preference, but to voice it seems kind of rude. You know what I mean? And I just don't need it. She's been on my radar for a little while. And yes, I do it. I'm a tyrant. Whoa! I'll wipe people out. She tunes in, but she never says anything particularly nice. You know, she never says anything nice. You know, it's always talking about my indigestion or something. So, bye-bye. I don't care that it's TikTok, Nora. What does that mean? But it's TikTok. So I want to have people saying kind of crappy things to me? Yes, she is. She is. She's going to be gone forever now. Yeah, Nora, what do you mean, but it's TikTok? It's not TikTok. This is Coffee with Ken. Do you understand that? I know, but Nora, it's not. It's Coffee with Ken. It's not TikTok. If the makers of TikTok want negative people saying negative things to them, that's cool. But Coffee with Ken doesn't. Coffee with Ken doesn't like that. So it's my page. It's not TikTok. So anyway, I'm going to drink a little more coffee. It is a place where everyone knows. Like, see, every time Captain Kenny goes, yeah, but it's my generation doesn't. Captain Kenny pops on and he's always full of happiness and he tells me where he's driving his truck through and I'm excited to see Captain Kenny. And there's a whole bunch of it. People out there. There's a bunch of that. But then there's people that tune in and kind of want to rain on the parade. And I'd just rather not have the parade rained on. Yeah. There's 5 billion people in the world. I don't need to hang out with them all. I used to think I did. And I've said it before. If I'm in a room with 20 people, 16 seem to really like me, 2 kind of are indifferent, and 2 are kind of mean and nasty to me. And I would spend my time trying to get along with the 2 that are mean and nasty. And going, wow, life sucks. I don't know why I'm doing this. This sucks. Why do they hate me so much? Just don't need it. Yeah. Yeah, I think everyone should do. I think it's an important lesson I've learned. Not everybody's going to like me. I think I'm very likable, and it always confused me. I was going, wow, that person seems to hate me. Why do they hate me? Maybe I'll fix them and change them and stop them from hating me. Or I try and say, hey, I'm awesome at this stuff, or I'm a great realtor, please use me. Or women. It's so ridiculous. I was thinking about it the other day. I used to try and, pick up, flirt, ask out women that were mean and not mean and nasty. They were just being them. But that I was going, this woman's pretty. It's so silly. I'm totally serious about it. There'd be a pretty woman that's kind of mean and nasty towards me. And because she would be pretty, I'd go, hey, should we go out on a date? And she'd be kind of, no. And I'd go, I'm confused. I'm so nice. We should go on a date. Or, you know what I mean? I'm making up the details of the story. But now that I'm at this point, I'm going, why would I want to go out with somebody that doesn't like me? And it seems insane. Yeah, but you know what I mean? I just think back. I used to, again, hit or whatever, like You know, it seems so silly. It seems crazy. What a recipe for disaster. And I kind of put that on, thank you, Kitty. You know, I would literally, I'd go, wow, this girl's totally rejecting me and hostile. Hey, I get you're hostile towards me. Maybe I can buy you a drink sometime. It seems so silly. And I kind of look at this in my career or job search. I think so often we try and fit our round peg of us into a square hole, or a square peg that is us into a round hole. And I was talking to a woman who bartends at Bar Louie the other day, and I'm looking for a job or a career, hopefully soon. And I was asking her if they're hiring and if they'd hire. And she goes, oh, yeah, sure, they'd train you. And I go, well, my issue is this. I have shaky hands. For those that are watching, no, I'm not dating now. I'm still in love with my wife. I'm still in love with my wife. If I went on a date, you know, I would like to go to a movie with a woman or something like that. You know, I would like to meet a woman out for coffee. But anything much deeper than that would be wrong or stupid or just not fair to her, or not even fair to me, because I'd get emotionally involved while I'm still emotionally attached to somebody else. And it just wouldn't, I don't know. I'm not ready, I don't think. But anyway, I would like to go to a movie with somebody. Maybe even a guy, maybe a girl. Maybe a girl, because it's kind of a different dynamic. As I said, the job. You know, I was talking to this woman who's a bartender, and I go, you know, I used to be a waiter, but it was kind of hard. It was kind of hard because, you know, I'd carry a martini or a cosmopolitan through a place, or I'd have a tray, and my hands would start trembling. And it would be embarrassing. And there were a couple times I go, hey, waiter friend of mine, I can't carry this glass. Can you bring it to my table? And they were always cool. That's what's kind of nice about working at a restaurant. Hello, Sucrete. I hope you guys follow the page, and I hope you're getting from this. And I hope you guys aren't too offended that I decided Mom Peanut and I weren't going to be friends anymore. What do they say? One bad apple spoils a bunch. You know what I mean? So anyway, the woman who's the bartender at this Bar Louie place, which is kind of a cool place, decent food, kind of a cool atmosphere, might be a good place, or about the right pace, I would say. I told her about my shaky hands, and she goes, well, just don't tell them that. And it kind of made me struggle, because I'm going, well, I want them to know who I am, and I want them to hire me who I am, and I don't want to struggle in a career, not a career, it wouldn't be a career, it'd be a job, which I could use, but I don't want to struggle trying to fake like I'm a bartender when I'm serving drinks like that, you know? Is Shannon leaving? Bye-bye, Shannon. Leela, I don't know. No, I don't think we're working. I don't think we should get back together. She's beautiful, smart, and a great mom. But we... Oh, Holly's kicking the door. Good morning, Katie. I wonder if that comment from Katie's on repeat, because Katie... I have shizzle for schnizzle. Shizzle for schnizzle. Saying good morning to me like 3 or 4 times. Yeah, no, but I've said good morning to you, haven't I? Or am I losing it? I'm not getting any younger. I feel like I'm gorgeous, smart, and a good mom. All lovely qualities. They are. They are. No doubt about it. She was probably one of those women that was blowing me off at first, and I was persistent. And I wore her down, and she eventually married me, and now we don't get along. No, we get along kind of okay. And again, we both love our kids very much, and that's, I think, a good foundation for something. Did you? I'm sorry, then I thought, maybe it was somebody else that I thought was you. Some other Katie. Some other Katie in my social media life. Wait, Curly Frizz, what's your name? I don't know what your name is. They were good. Obviously, they were good. And obviously, we're two people that love our kid, and we're not going to fight it. We are. And we're coming together out of mutual love for our beautiful son, Augie. So they were good. And I drove her home, and it was nice. And she took an ambulance there. She would have had to hitchhike home with Augie, who's suffering from croup and walking down Washington Street on a cold night at midnight in January. If I didn't drive her home, that would have been rude. It's Janice? Oh, okay. I'm sorry, Janice. I apologize. Did your parents like Janis Joplin? I gotta know. My next door neighbor's name. What? Holly just came up to me and just put her paw on my leg and stared at me. She wants some love. Holly needs love too. No, I apologize, Janice. I thought you were Katie. I forget. I don't know. I think you guys should all drop your... My husband and I are separated, and after a long, hard road, we can finally get along for the children. Oh, yeah. Yeah. It's hard because feelings, it's like the death of a relationship. And there's a lot of emotions tied up in it. Yeah. Wait. Oh, okay. That's Katie. Okay, but you guys see my confusion. Curly Frizz and Shizzle for Snizzle. You both have a lot of Z's in your name. There's my confusion. I have Curly Frizz with about 10 Z's and Shizzle for Rizzle with about, 4 or 5 Z's, both watching at the same time. And I confused them. I'm doing fairly well at remembering you guys and knowing your names. User, you should stick to... Is this the same user that reminds me of coffee? You should stick to your niche. Your niche should be telling me to drink coffee every once in a while. Well, that's really valuable. Again, you were moving up as one of my favorite people just because you were helping me drink my coffee. It's so easy to get distracted. All right, Katie, you're the sweetest thing. But I wish you would put your... I think I have your contact information, Katie, in my phone as Katie Shizzle. I think it's curly fries. I don't know what that means. Curly fries. Oh, curly fries. But I get it. Am I doing a live tonight too? I don't know, Leela. I don't like to... It does sound like a rapper, Jack Taylor. I don't like to commit to the night ones. Like last night, I kind of wanted to, but I did. I went live at lunch. And again, I do this because I'm trying... I do this because I like it. I do this because it's therapy. I do it because you guys get a kick out of it and have fun or building relationships. And it just kind of feels good all around. But I would like to hit 10,000 followers by March 31st. And it's kind of fun having goals. I think I'm going to hit my goal for new subscribers on the tube quicker than I am here on TikTok, because I'm at like 641, I think, there. And it grows slower, but it's again, getting closer to 1,000. Okay, Kitty, thank you, which is, again, my goal. Both of them by March 31st. Somebody asked, what brand of coffee do I drink? Today I am drinking Seattle's Best. Oh, no, I'm not. I'm so sorry, Mr. Starbuck. I got to be careful what I say. I like to brag. Starbucks, the corporate, is following me on TikTok. Feels kind of cool. It's the Starbucks pumpkin spice today. I usually drink Starbucks, but I like values. I was at the grocery store, a week ago or so, and I had 2 bags of Starbucks sitting in my cupboard, and I was looking at the Starbucks, and none of them were on sale. Hold on, Brad. None of them are on sale, and were on sale. But Seattle's Best was. And Seattle's Best is a brand I know and decent coffee, and I thought I'd give it a try, and it was like half the price. So I gobbled up 2 bags. So now I have 4 bags. Why March 31st? Because I think it's kind of realistic, possibly, if I do really well. If I grow, keep growing, and my pace of growth continues to grow, accelerate. And that's what's so exciting about social media. And yeah, that's what's so exciting about social media. And you guys probably can't see it. And I got some trolls that say I'm not growing. But if you look at the growth curve, you know, it's going up and it's getting faster and faster. And it's kind of like compound interest. If you double a penny, you get a penny and you double it every day for a month, you have like $3 million by the end of the month. And we got a new person with a bunch of Z's in their name. I'm not totally sure what happens at 10,000. I believe there's like a creator fund or that you can become a part of. And I'm not even, you got to look at it and you got to do some research. But I believe there's ways to monetize your page at 10,000. And so I'm shooting for that because I enjoy doing this. I feel I'm fairly good at talking to you guys, the audience. And I don't know. I enjoy it. It feels good. I have fun with it. And I'm watching it grow every day. And I don't know. It's nice to have a target to shoot for. Hey, Jack Taylor, thank you so much. Which is owned by Starbucks. Pete taught the fellas how to roast beans. Ah. Pete's is owned by Starbucks? That's strange. I didn't even know that. Just thinking out loud, they go up. But if you block people like Mom Peanut, it goes down the same. No, I totally disagree. When do you think I'll start dating? I don't know. When I'm ready, I think. Again, I'll say one bad apple spoils the bunch, Nora. If I was running a company and I had 20 employees working under me and 19 of them had a good attitude and 1 had a bad attitude, I'd rather just go with the 19 to get a job done than have 1 that's bringing down the group. And I'm not even throwing her under the bus. Nothing that's worth talking about. Hello, OSU graduate. Just think she was spoiling the bunch a little bit. She wasn't adding. I'll tell you what she did. She wasn't adding to my experience on this at all. At all. At all. I was going, oh crap, she's on. She's going to say something at best average. Sometimes a little kind of not so nice. All right, thank you, OSU graduate. So anyway, I've talked for almost 45 minutes. I've had a lot of fun this morning. I hope you've had a nice time as well. I've got a bunch of stuff I got to get done today, and I'm still looking for a job. I'm still looking for a career, still trying to figure out life, and I guess that's a never-ending job. And I think we're always figuring out things and trying to get a little better every day and move forward in the right direction and learn a new thing. And hey, John, thank you so much for joining. Thank you, Curly Fries. Thank you, Nora Love. Hello, Donna Smiles. Good morning, Ty. Pete, everyone's joining right now, and I'm trying to say goodbye. Hello, Stacy. Thank you, Michelle. Hello, Jay Volk. Anybody that's tuning in right now as I'm trying to say goodbye, I hope you follow my page. I post a lot of videos. I try and have fun with it. I enjoy it. I hope you guys enjoy it. If you don't enjoy it, don't follow the page. But if you do, please do. Please like my videos. Please share the page. Do what you can. Because I'd love to hit 10,000 viewers here on, again, TikTok by March 31st just for fun. Cheers to you, Just Todd. Again, nice job on the Goo Goo Dolls. I didn't know. Well, your name's Just Todd Music, so I figured you must have something to do with music. And saw you playing the guitar this morning. I thought that was kind of neat. Just Todd Music. So, anyway, I hope you guys have an awesome, awesome day. It's Friday. I hope you're feeling good. I hope you have an awesome, awesome day. I hope you're loving yourself. I hope you're forgiving yourself. And as always, I hope to talk to you soon. Bye-bye.